2 years ago, I installed this BAK Revolver X4s tonneau cover here on my 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. Now, previously at that time, I published an install video, initial impressions, and then I came back and did a 9-month update. If you're interested in those videos, I'll put a card up above and a link in the description below. But the big question for today's video is, after 2 years, how has the Revolver X4s survived? And so in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how this thing has held up over the last 24 months of real-world use. I'm going to show you the so-called battle scars that it's developed over that time period. And I'm even going to do a kind of a rapid-fire Q&A to answer the questions that you guys have been asking in the previous comments. Now, first, let's talk about durability, because if you scour the forums for the Revolver X4s, you're going to find other users complaining about delamination, essentially this nice vinyl surface up top separating from the underlying aluminum slats. In my case, I've had zero delamination over the last 24 months. Now, full disclosure, my truck, when I'm not using it, gets stored in the garage. And so it sees a modest amount of sunlight, but it's not baking in the sun all day. And so I suspect that those users who have experienced that delamination, they're probably living, out west, perhaps in Arizona or somewhere where they're getting just full sun all day long, and it's causing things to separate due to different rates of expansion and contraction between the vinyl and the aluminum. But for me personally, has not been an issue. Now, I do have two small impressions on the vinyl surface on either side, and essentially that is from this foam gasket right here. When I roll it up, it makes contact with the vinyl instead of the aluminum slats to reduce friction, of course. And so those foam gaskets have left an impression over the last 2 years on the vinyl. It doesn't wash off, but that is purely cosmetic. The only real visible damage on the cover is on those same foam gaskets right here, and that's really just for me, sliding things in and out of the bed. I use the truck almost every day, and so things sliding in and out, catching on that low point right there, and so it's caused them to tear a little bit. Same story if I roll it all the way up. There's 4 more gaskets that are designed to make contact against your cab when it's fully rolled up. And again, they're low hanging, and as I slide things in and out, a couple of them have started to tear. Otherwise, the seals that run the full length of the sides, they're still in good shape. No cracking or peeling there. These little plastic trim pieces, they wiggle a little bit on mine. There's some play, but they haven't cracked or fallen off. And then the vinyl itself, there's no tears or rips. So I think overall, considering that I use the truck bed almost every day, it's held up pretty good. Mechanically, it's been very reliable in terms of this pull wire, which, by the way, it activates both sides, so you only have to grab one side, but that's worked flawlessly for me. The only issue I had mechanically was one time I was hauling some crusher run, which is kind of a fine sand mixed with some smaller pebbles and rocks, and some of that got lodged into the locking mechanism, and so it jammed that up. But once I swept it out, it went back to working flawlessly again. So, lesson learned: if you're hauling anything that's fine with particulate, make sure you sweep it out, and that way it keeps the locking mechanism nice and clear. As far as water goes, this tonneau cover has seen a lot of rain over the last 2 years, and I think for most people, one of the reasons they buy a tonneau cover is to be able to keep things dry in the back of their bed. I've got a power station tucked in there, a DC to DC charger against the wall, and so that's important to me as well. And when it rains, the sides are bone dry. I don't know that I've ever seen any water come in from the sides. Every once in a while, if it's really heavy rain and I'm driving, I might see some tiny little drips in the front corners of the bulkhead where the cab hits there, just in those front corners. Really, the spot where I see the most water intrusion is right up against the tailgate right here. And of course, this being a GM truck, it has the MultiPro tailgate right here. And that's a really difficult tailgate to seal up because it's got this cut right here for the upper tailgate, and that is a tough place to seal up. The tonneau cover itself has a nice thick gasket along here that you can adjust, of course, in and out. And so I've adjusted and played with that, and it seals up very nicely along the tailgate itself, but water is going to get in right here and eventually drip through. And so I've just learned that if I'm getting a heavier rain, anything that I want dry, just push it forward about 6 inches or so. And that way, any water that drips in it won't impact those things that I want to keep dry. Now, before I get to the Q&A section of the video, I just want to point out what I think is perhaps the strongest selling point for the Revolver X4s, and that is the visual appeal, the aesthetic. I mean, I think if there was an award in the tonneau cover space for best looking tonneau cover visually, I think it would easily go to the Revolver X4s. You know, it's got that nice, continuous matte black vinyl texture all the way from the front to the back. It just looks really sharp. There's no dividers or seams like trifold covers. And then of course, being a Revolver X4s that rolls up, there's no bulky canister that's taking up space in your bed. And it's such a slim, low profile cover, you barely see it. And so even after 2 years, I still think this is arguably one of the best looking tonneau covers on the market. But last, I want to do kind of a rapid fire Q&A. Guys, I've been reading your comments over the last 2 years, and so these are some of the most common questions that I've gotten on the Revolver X4s. The first one is it secure? And essentially the way it's designed with the latching mechanism and the teeth, it's going to latch in those teeth all the way down the sides. So you can't just, you know, lift up the cover like you could with a Velcro tonneau cover. So it is very secure. I mean, at the end of the day, anybody can grab a tool of some kind and try to pry something open, right? But it is more secure compared to a vinyl cover that's got that Velcro. Now, another question that I've been asked repeatedly is, can you sit on it? And you know, technically this cover is rated for 400 pounds, but that's evenly distributed weight. There are aluminum slats here, but you can see there is some flex. And so the key is to make sure whatever you're resting on here is evenly distributed. You know, I've put things like a heavy toolbox, especially right on the edge along here. No problem at all. You just don't want to be doing jumping jacks in the center because that would clearly bend the aluminum. Another question, does it freeze in the wintertime? And you know, for me personally, I keep my truck parked in the garage overnight most of the time, but I could see if you have to park your truck outside and it gets below freezing and you have snow regularly or freezing rain, the way this latching mechanism works, if any water gets in there and freezes, it will impair it from opening and closing. And so if you're in that kind of climate and you're parking outside and you need access to be able to roll up your tonneau cover, you might be better suited with a trifold version. But for me personally, keeping in the garage hasn't been an issue. Another question, can you drive with the cover partially open, partially closed? In other words, if you've got something tall, maybe a tall propane tank in the back of your bed, you know, can you leave it partially open like this and drive around? Some tonneau covers have a way to lock it into place at different positions like that. With the design of the X4s, it's really meant to be either all the way closed or all the way open. There's no way to really secure it in that partially open position. There have been some times where I've had a taller object and I've rolled it out just like this, and basically that taller object, whether it's a propane tank or a box, is basically keeping the cover from rolling out further, because when you go down the road, all that wind is going to want to push it, you know, back. Now it still might bounce a little bit because nothing is securing the teeth forward, but you can technically do it, although it's really meant to be either all the way closed or all the way open. So that is one downside about the X4s. All right, last question, what is the warranty? And guys, this one's impressive, to me at least. The BAK Revolver X4s is backed by a 5-year warranty. I think that's really impressive for something that sits outside in the sun, that takes the abuse that truck owners that we give it. To have a 5-year warranty, that's pretty impressive. And so given that I'm 2 years in, I still have another 3 years of warranty coverage on the cover. I have heard from other owners that the warranty experience is fairly seamless, where folks have had issues on their cover and the manufacturer has replaced it with minimal hassle. And so that is definitely reassuring. But for me, so far, I haven't had to have any warranty claims on it. So would I buy it again? Absolutely. I mean, it maximizes my bed space. It keeps my gear safe, and I think it looks absolutely incredible. And so if you take care of it, maybe keep it out of the brutal sun when you can, I think it's going to hold up just fine for you. Now, if you're looking to pick one of these up, I will include an affiliate link along with any current discounts and promotions down below in the description and the first pinned comment. I do sincerely appreciate you using those links to help support the channel. If you have any questions on the cover, definitely drop me a comment down below and I'd be glad to answer them. As always, Thanks for watching.